craft room and thought I needed to get along and do some more further organization. I never did think of the day, which I started as a very small crafter, with having to organize, but as I'm seeing all these more cool things coming out, a way to organize and start using better cardstock. So Jennifer McGuire just recently did a live series on organization and thing for papers and color swatch and all of that. And it's been on my mind for a long time. I just thought it was a lot of work, and to be honest, never did it, and I didn't make anything. But I've got some things up in the pipeline coming down that it's forcing me to be a better organized crafter. So on that note, a few weeks ago, I did go ahead and notice that Spellbinders had recently come out with, first of all, a whole new line of color of papers. A few of the YouTubers have done it. Jennifer McGuire did one. Suzanne Hugh did from A Creative Muse. Did a very thorough video on the different colors and swatches of the papers. Please go check her out. Hi, Suzanne. And so that was the inspiration for me to say, you know, I need to be better organized, and let me get on the wagon here and get going. So what I ended up doing was purchasing these items here that's going to help me get organized. Of course, first and foremost, you need the paper. So the paper has a beautiful color of array in there that's going to help me. It's 48 assortment, and you get like one sheet of heavy 100-pound paper. And then they also came out with the stamp and die set. So in the stamp set, it's got the different names of the colors of the papers that you can use on the swatch deck when you make it. And then they've got a die that's called a color swatch wheel. So that should help to do things, and I think that's going to be really fun to use. And then they also came out with book rings that once you make it, you'll be able to just put it through a ring, and it makes it easy to use. I'm probably going to end up making a few of these, because I know as I'm going between my house and another, my brother mom's house, and along with my daughter, helping, because we're getting ready to start on a very cool adventure, and I'm so excited. So this is prompting me to get organized on that. So I am going to start get going, and I'm gonna just show some of me cutting out stuff and things like that. I hope everybody's enjoying the music that I put along with it as you see me going through cutting out dies or whatever. Let me know in the comments down below that if that's the way you like. And anyway, I'll be right back with demonstration of how I cut it out, and of course an end result of how it comes out when I get done with all the color deck. So we'll get going. after all that cutting, as you can see, bits and pieces of it that I filmed, I ended up using the rings, of course, and the clear stamp. I ended up just only doing the detailed cutting dies on this, the color swatch panel, excuse me. And so I ended up just using this for now, but I did, if you saw through the when I was cutting out stuff, I did cut out panels for this in all different colors, the color swatch wheel, because I know in the near future, as I get going with these colors, there's going to be some that's going to stand out that I know I'll use more, or that ones I'll know that'll be better color combinations. So I just decided, well, I was cutting, why not just cut a bunch of them, have the colors out already, and then I can just reach in and grab, label, and as I go. Trying to think a little smart and get a little more better organized. And my friends know how I am. Anyway, so with all this lovely goodness, and as you can see, yeah, I did a work of art on the paper. But hey, what do you expect? Time for the big reveal. Move everything out of the way. So here's my color deck. So as you can see, I've got all of the lovely colors cut, labeled, and ready to go. I've got a big Calyx unit over here on this side of my craft room, and I don't quite have the open shelving that I would like to be able to display all this, but I do have some drawers that I can dedicate to this. So what I'll do is, as I get the individual packs of these, just label the drawers according to what houses each color, so that I will have some and ready to go. But now I'll be able to just simply look at the color deck, figure out I want to use, let's say, the peridot, or if I want, I might use mint. Those who really know me love that the blue spurge is really one of my colors. And of course, it wouldn't be anything if I didn't have green matching my nails this time. So that was kind of my on the spur of the moment. Green, black, silver, teal, blue. Those are my favorite colors, but all colors of the rainbow are beautiful. So this was the end result. I hope everybody has a good day, weekend. Also too, and I apologize if at the beginning I sounded a little under the weather, which I have been. I've been dealing with bronchitis, but getting over it, and now hubby's sick. So 'tis the season. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and hope to see you in the next video. Bye.